What's going on everyone, this is Dr. Glitch and today I'm going to show you some of the best accessories you could buy for the Nintendo Switch 2. Hopefully this will give you some really cool ideas on how you can customize and protect your Switch 2 so that it lasts for years to come. I picked up mine on launch day but only started using it recently and I wanted something to carry it safely without any scratches or dents, and that's when I found Genki. I reached out to them and they were kind enough to send me the entire Switch 2 Day 1 kit with a bunch of really cool but still useful accessories. So a big shout out to Genki. Links to all the products are going to be in the description if you guys want to check them out. So one of the first things I add, and one that I would suggest fitting before anything else, is a screen protector, because there's nothing worse than picking up your Switch 2 one day and realizing there's a permanent scratch or scuff on the screen. Now, a lot of people think that the Switch 2 comes with a pre-installed screen guard, but that's not actually true. The plastic film that comes pre-installed on the Switch 2 screen is purely for the user's safety, not for your console. It's only meant to help prevent the screen from splintering if it breaks, not for scratches or cracks. So I'm using Genki's shield here. It's one of the simplest setups I've seen, as you just line it up, clip the hard shell on top, and it fits perfectly around the Switch 2. It uses a specialty lap glass which makes it fully scratch proof and will keep your Switch 2's resale value up if you ever do decide to sell it someday. I also noticed there's basically no distortion, which is quite rare for most screen protectors, and for something that keeps your screen clean and scratch free, each one's only around $10 and they come in a pack of 2. Now, when it comes to gaming on the Switch 2, you know you've got a few different ways to play. You can either go handheld with the Joy-Cons attached, set it up on tabletop and use them like mini controllers, or dock it to your TV to get a full console experience. The Switch 2 does come with a small Joy-Con grip that turns them into a controller. It works, but it's not exactly the most comfortable or the best looking option out there. And this is where I'd recommend the dual-wield Joy-Con grips. I've actually started liking these even over the stock grip. At first, they didn't look that comfortable, but once you hold them, they're surprisingly ergonomic. And if you're using your Switch 2 docked, it also comes with a really cool magnetic base that lets you charge up to 4 different Joy-Cons at once. So not only do you get a more comfortable way to play, but it also keeps your setup clean and organized instead of having your Joy-Cons just lying around everywhere. If you mainly play your Switch 2 in handheld mode, you've probably noticed that after an hour or so, your hands and thumbs start to ache. For me, my thumbs sit a little too close to the edge of the console, and over time, that gets pretty uncomfortable. And that's where the attack vector grips from Genki come in. Out of all the Switch 2 accessories I've tried so far, this is easily the most useful and easy to recommend. It comes with 3 different grip styles: feather for compact travel, balance for all-day comfort, and anchor for a more precision feel. The case it comes with keeps both the console and the controllers fully protected. And one of the coolest parts, it even has a MagSafe style mount on the back, so you can attach it with a power bank and it can almost double your Switch 2's battery life. If you're wondering whether you can still dock it or use the kickstand, you absolutely can, and that's what really sets it apart, because most grips do lose this functionality once the grips are on. Now, if you're going to take your Switch 2 on the move, or you just want to store it away somewhere safe, the sleeper case by Genki is awesome. It's got this wool-wrapped soft touch finish on the outside that instantly feels premium, and inside it's built from recycled reinforced propylene, the same material used in high-end Samsonite luggage bags. And yeah, it does feel solid. The waterproof zipper keeps everything sealed up, and there's room for 18 game cards. There's also a dedicated slot for a tracker in case you ever misplace it, which is a really nice touch. So if you needed something to take all of your Switch 2 gear with you on a holiday, this is definitely a great example. And then there's the Force Field 2 by Genki, which basically acts as a protective case for when you're actively gaming on the Switch 2. It's got a really smart design with these swing out grips that let you detach your Joy-Cons even without taking the case off. Each grip also stores 2 extra game cards, which is super convenient. Unlike the attack vector though, this one also includes a front shell to protect the screen if you're taking it on the go. It also has a MagSafe style mount on the back, it's fully dock compatible, and you can still use the kickstand with it on. So if you want protection without the extra bulk, the Force Field 2 pretty much nails it. Now, the Mimic Chest by Genki might look like a game from the outside, but if you open it up, it's actually a compact case that stores up to 36 cartridges. Inside, you get 3 pocket-sized cases that look like regular game boxes when they're on the shelf. So instead of carrying a bunch of bulky plastic cases in your bag, you can keep an entire lineup neatly organized and ready to go. Each slot has that same satisfying click as when you slide a card into your console. And Genki even includes printable templates so you can customize the spines to match your collection. So which one's your favorite accessory for the Switch 2? For me, it's definitely the attack vector grips. They're a total game changer and fix what's probably the Switch 2's biggest flaw, which is ergonomics. If you made it this far, let me know which accessory you like the most and which one is most useful for you. That way, I'll know you made it to the end of the video. And if you want to see more Switch 2 content, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.